We're members of the National Party, and we're here in Ballymoe, County Galway, at the birthplace of Éamonn Ceannt, one of the signatories of the 1916 proclamation. Éamonn Ceannt was born here in 1881, and from a young age he devoted himself to all things Irish, its language, music, poetry, literature and history. And he dedicated himself to the preservation and promotion of all of these. Inevitably, all this led to him becoming a strong nationalist, determined to play his part in achieving a free, independent Gaelic Ireland, and in 1912 he was sworn into the IRB. Over the next few years, he was one of the foremost figures involved in planning to achieve Ireland's freedom, by force if necessary, and in the 1916 Rising he commanded about 100 men in the South Dublin Union. Ceannt and his men fought with tremendous courage, bravery and fearlessness, and although vastly outnumbered by British forces, they held out for several days, only surrendering when Ceannt got orders from Páirtí Pierce to do so. He was subsequently court-martialed, convicted, sentenced to death and executed on May the 8th, 1916. Over a century later, it is almost impossible to comprehend the contrast between Ceannt and his comrades, together with those who fought later on in the War of Independence, those on the one hand, and on the other hand, the contemptible, self-serving puppets and traitors who comprise the present-day Irish political establishment. The latter are only energised and motivated in grasping every opportunity to sell out their country and its people, in ruthlessly advancing their own personal interests, and in prostrating themselves at the feet of their globalist masters. There are no depths to which they will not sink, whether it be the destruction of the Irish nation and Irish identity through the promotion of mass immigration, or the promotion of perversion and degeneracy under the guise of being progressive. This all begs the question, is there any hope for Ireland? Well, the good news is that the National Party, which is completely committed to putting Ireland and the Irish people first, is attracting to its ranks ever-increasing numbers of bright, energetic, idealistic and committed young people who are sickened and disgusted by the present sorry mess. These young people are determined that the ideals of Ceannt and his generation will be upheld and put into practice in a new, right-living Gaelic Ireland, where justice prevails in a healthy, wholesome society guided by a moral code that befits one of Europe's oldest civilizations. While Irish people in all age groups have a part to play in bringing this about, it is mainly the youth who have the power, the passion and the energy to make it happen. The increasing numbers of young Irish people who are coming to this realisation certainly gives plenty of hope. The signs of a national reawakening and resurgence are becoming more and more obvious, but a very tough struggle against ruthless, devious opponents backed by unlimited resources lies ahead. Therefore, it is vital that all patriotically minded Irish people, regardless of age, social status or background, stand up and be counted. If you feel that you can play any part in the struggle, then join the National Party now. And you can play your part in ensuring that the sacrifices made by Éamonn Ceannt and thousands of others were not made in vain. Today in this historic place, we honour the memory, the idealism and the heroism of Éamonn Ceannt and his heroic comrades. Ar yes, ar aye.